Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go over my favorite Amazon items. The first item that I am going over is this plant. Did y'all know that Amazon sell live plants? Like seriously, I had no clue that they sold live plants. So this plant is a snake plant, and the main reason I got this snake plant is because that I heard that this plant does not need like a lot of maintenance and a lot of care. I have had plants in the past that unfortunately, guys, they just didn't make it. I wasn't able to keep them alive because I forgot to water them for whatever reason. But I heard with the snake plant that this plant can go like days or weeks without water. And honestly, it's best if you don't water it that much. If you over water this plant, it will start to die. When I first got it, I just put some water in it because I thought that maybe it needed water. But unfortunately, when I did that, some of the leaves started to like wither and die. But yeah, Amazon sells these type of plants and others on their website. When you go onto their website, only thing you have to do is just type in live plants in the search box and the different types of plants will come up. So I'm really glad that I was able to keep up with this plant. And you know, when they ship the plant to you, it actually comes in like a secure carton, and it has like a bag around the pot area so the dirt and stuff doesn't come off or come out. So yeah, it's really nice and it's really convenient that they do sell plants. Just basically because I don't know a lot about the different plants that are out, and you can go to any like area or store that sells plants, and you know, it can be kind of overwhelming because you don't know what type of plant to get. And like I said, I have never really been that great with plants. So yeah, I've been maintaining this one really good. It has been growing and it has been flourishing. So I will eventually repot this plant because yeah, it is most definitely growing. So the next item on the list is the Tiesta tea. I'm not for sure if I am pronouncing this right or not. But this particular tea, I love this tea. I have the lemon ginger turmeric, and I also have the blueberry wild child. These teas are really, really good. Normally I am like a green tea drinker, so I am just trying to like, you know, try out different teas, and I really like this one. They're really good. They're really flavorful. These particular tins can make up to 50 cups. So 50 cups for each tin is the amount of cups of tea that these will produce. So I most definitely will continue to purchase these. I really like these teas a lot. They are really flavorful. And when I tell you they are so flavorful, I really like the lemon ginger turmeric because it kind of helps you feel better. I know it's been some times where I wasn't feeling that well. I feel like I was coming down with something. I took this tea and it kind of made me feel better. Also, during the pandemic, I was making my own turmeric tea because I know that turmeric is a good thing to take. So yeah, I'm really glad that this company does have like a lemon ginger turmeric tea because it most definitely is beneficial. The blueberry is also great as well. And these particular teas come in airtight canisters. As you can see, I have most definitely been using these teas a lot. I most definitely, try to drink at least a cup every day or every other day. I am going to have to order more. This, again, is located on Amazon. And yeah, I love these canisters. Both of the canisters are airtight canisters. And it also has that little window on the side where you can see if you're going low or to see exactly how much you have in your canister. And the air tightness of the canister, it keeps the teas fresh. And these are loose leaf teas. So they don't come in individual bags. They are loose leaf. So you will most definitely need to have an infuser to infuse this tea with your hot water. And these canisters are, again, they are airtight and they have the little window on the side. I will most definitely be using these canisters again, probably for my other loose leaf teas that I have. And once you click them down and lock them in, it most definitely seals in the freshness of the tea. I have had these for maybe like a few months or so, and they taste great. And yeah, I most definitely will have to purchase more of these. And right now, that is my next item, which is the glass tea infuser cup. So this is the infuser cup that I use to infuse my loose leaf teas. And guys, look how much of the tea leaves that I put into that infuser. So I basically put a teaspoon. It wasn't a heaping teaspoon, it was just a teaspoon. And you just put it in that little glass infuser and just set that right back on top of the cup. Now they do have other infusers out. I do have another one where it's like a metal ball where you put your loose leaf teas in and you just screw it together, and you just simply can place that in any coffee mug. But this particular mug, it is really great. I use this also for my coffee as well. It's insulated, so it does keep your beverages hotter. It keeps it hotter at a longer time for me, because sometimes when I use my ceramic mug, it gets it cools down kind of quickly. So this particular glass mug, it most definitely, it kind of makes it a little bit hotter, longer. And this right here is my glass kettle. Right now, I feel like I'm all into glass aesthetics. I love this this kettle. It also has like the little measurements on the side where you can measure the amount of water that you would be needing. And I did have a red and black kettle, but I decided to change that to get the glass, because I like the way it looks on my counter. But this one is also located on Amazon. The links for all of the items will be in the description box, guys. And so this is just pouring the water over the loose leaf tea. As soon as you pour the water on, the color is vibrant. It's a real vibrant color that's coming out. And you're just gonna let your little infuser cup just sit within the coffee mug. So it's gonna approximately take this tea about 5 minutes or so to brew, and just to, just become a little bit more stronger. The longer you let it sit, the stronger it would be. That cap is like an insulated cap. It holds the heat in. And this is the tea after 5 minutes of sitting. Look how dark and how rich it is. It's very, very flavorful. I highly recommend it if you are a tea drinker. And both of these teas are caffeine free. But again, this company does have other varieties of teas available on Amazon. But these are the two that I have tried out so far. And that's just the cup of tea. And the infuser cup is resting on the lid. So that's a good little tip. So instead of just sitting your infuser cup on your desk or on your counter, just pop it on the lid, and you don't have to have an additional mess to clean up. So my final item on my Amazon favorites is this heavy duty kitchen countertop rack. It's like a pot organizer. So I love this. This is basically just to keep your cabinets organized. If you have a lot of different pots and pans and you don't want your cabinet to be too cluttered, you can just simply stack your favorite or your most used pots and pans on this rack, and this rack will help keep the aesthetics of a more like organized cabinet. And here is all of the pots and the pans that I have stacked on my rack. And yes, at the bottom is the cast iron. Everyone knows that cast irons can be extremely heavy, and this rack is holding that cast iron along with the others securely in place. It's not tilting, it's not tipping over or anything like that. I love this thing. I swear. I used to hate going into my cabinets because it's like you digging and trying to find your favorite pan or your favorite pot. Now this way, using this rack, everything is just organized and you can just see it as soon as you open up the cabinet door. So this rack is most definitely good for keeping those cabinets organized so you don't have to have too much clutter. I know sometimes it can get a little bit out of hand, especially when you like to cook and you're adding on different supplies and different types of cooking utensils. So this is just one little item that can help keep those areas just a little bit more organized and clutter free. So I only have one, but if you wanted to purchase more than one, if you have enough cabinet space, you can most definitely order two and just have two of them stacked in there and just load all of your pots and pans on there. So this is a look of the rack in my cabinet. And I try to keep the other items stacked up, but again, sometimes it can be hard, especially when you're using items and cooking pretty much every day. But guys, I most definitely hope that you enjoyed this video today. I thank you so much for checking me out. And, guys, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe.